Hi and welcome back to another video where today we are finally going to attempt to brick this old, it used to be a door, so we're going to brick that up. We put some insulation on it, as you can tell, around it. And we've got our bucket ready to rock and roll. We've got a mixer, we've got sand, building sand that is, we've got our cement, and we've cleaned everything up over there. And yeah, so we've got two little buckets like this. One is for sand, so that we have a gauge, and we're going to use 4:1 gauge. And I've just realised there's a bit of a cement spillage wherever that came from. There's a little hole in there by the looks of it. Anyway, so we've got one for the cement as well, and they're identical, so it's important for them to be the same, then you get your ratios correct. So we're going to use 4 parts of sand and 1 part of cement. We're using those gauges, and we've also got our plasticizer, this stuff, and we've also got colour for the cement, because I want it to be as close as possible to the existing. And as you can tell on that, I've used colour. I mean, it's not very it's not too far from it, that's for sure, but yeah, it's better than being black or grey or red or something like that, which is totally different colour altogether. So I think that's going to be a much better match. Let's get mixing and crack on. Whoop, whoop. Right, so let's show you what I've been doing. So we've now mixed 4 parts of sand, 1 part of cement, and we've also put in our colouring, which is this stuff, and it says to use 1 part to 20 parts, or 20 parts to 1, whichever way you look at it. That's the idea. And by doing that, you achieve this kind of colour. In comparison to the original, it's not too far off. It's not going to look terrible. Should be alright. I think it'll be alright. So we've now dry mixed it, and there's my hose over there. So I'm going to add some water to it now and bring it up to the consistency that I want, and start laying some bricks. So yes, crack on. Whoop, whoop. Just a quick update to show you how we're getting on with this bricking. Not very well, to be totally honest. Yeah, I've done 2 courses. I don't know how long it's been, I haven't got a clue. Yeah, getting there. I mean, I had to redo this bit because the brick that I put on was slightly sort of not right, so I thought I'd just replace it. But yeah, got a little bit more muck left. I'm not sure if that will be enough to do 1 more, possibly, we'll see. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Let's crack on. Whoop, whoop. Right, so just a quick update before I pack up, just other things to do and all that. Right, this is where we're at. I've done 3 courses, and I'm going to leave it as it is. This bit of it, I just had the last part of the cement left. I thought, you know what, instead of wasting it, just put it on. And I've put it on very rough, so that the next bit that when I put it on, I can make sure that, you know, it will just bite into it, sort of thing. And I can scratch it, and that will bite onto it better. And on one of these brackets was fitted around there somewhere, so one of these, so that will tie it up. And we also had our ties fitted down there, and the insulation. So the next bit will be again insulation, and I've been clearing as I go. So as you can see, there's almost no spillage, as in like excess cement down there. There is a little bit here and there, but there's a little bit there. but I think I'm better off waiting for it to dry. That's my pile of crap. So tomorrow I'll go and try and pick all these little bits that I left over, a few bits, and then I'll refit the next, where are we, insulation. There it is, over there. I've already cut it, which is here, and I put slits in it in a few places. These are the two pieces for it, and the reason I did that is to go around these whatever they're called, thingy bobs. I'm sure they have a name, I have no doubts. But yeah, so I've fitted the other two down there, and then tomorrow we're going to fit these two, and then also fit the insulation in place, and then just keep going upwards. And hopefully tomorrow I want to get as high as possible. Where I messed up today is basically when I was mixing the mortar, I used, where are they? Hold on. I use these buckets, right? This one's for the sand, and I've got one for the cement. Now, for the first batch, I did, hold on, let me just move this out of the way. For the first batch, I did four of those in sand, and one of them in cement. And as I put plasticizer in it, I might have put too much plasticizer for the amount that I had. I should have literally put like small amount. I might have gone overboard with that. And then I've also put the colouring in, which was fine, no issues there. The main issue basically, after I mixed it, might have put too much water in it. And I thought, oh, great. So I thought I'd mix another batch into it. And I started mixing that. And this time I didn't put enough water in it. So I was like, oh my God. It was just an ongoing cycle. Eventually, I got it right. Mixed it all up. It's all good. So it'd be interesting to see when it dries, the colour of it. That would be very interesting. Yeah. Well, we're done for tonight. I'm going to have something to eat. Maybe another steak. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm going to have. Another ribeye steak today, rather than tomahawk like yesterday. So that's the plan of action. And we'll go from there. Crack on in the morning and see how many courses I can get done. We did also go and look at kitchens today as well with Sam. When we went to get some more sand and cement, we stopped at Wicks. That's where we got the bits from. And we looked at their kitchens and stuff, and we got some ideas for like colours and stuff like that. We're basically between two colours at the moment. We're either going to go off-white, like a beige kind of colour throughout the whole kitchen, and matching worktop, similar colour, or we're going to go matte black for the whole kitchen, so total opposite direction, and white worktops or creamish worktops. Those are the two colours we're thinking about. So we were trying to match some colours and stuff when we were at Wicks earlier on, and we saw this unit that we really like. It's a corner unit, and it's got like these swivelly sort of trays built into it, and it's a larder unit, so it's very tall. But we also have a walk-in pantry that's going to go on the opposite corner of the kitchen. So I looked at the measurements, and it won't fit into the gap that I want it to fit. What it will do is it will overshoot into the window. I don't really want to do that. It will literally overshoot by like 300 mil, 30 centimeters. That's just too much. Can't have that. Maybe they do a base unit version only rather than the whole tall larder unit. I don't know. We'll see. Reese, my mate, Hello, mate. He's our designer, and he works for Howdens. So he's the one that's doing all the designs, and he's been very patient, to be fair to him. The amount of changes we've done throughout, but he's patient, and he's been very good, and I would definitely recommend him 100%. So far, so good. He's been treating us very well, and I look forward to seeing the final design. I mean, we've got some designs we can't show it to you yet, just in case we change our minds, which we most likely will. I have no doubts, but we'll see. Yeah, let's crack on and see how we get on in the morning. So yeah, whoop, whoop. Hi, and welcome back. So we're continuing on with the bricking of this door close. Well, the door that we closed, removed even, and we're going to brick it up. So yesterday I managed to do 3 courses, those 3. Today so far I've done 4 courses, and that's with 1 batch of mortar. So we've got another 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 courses left. 10. Don't know where I got 11 from. So we've got 10 courses left, and the idea is if I can get another 4 done, hopefully. I do need to do the pointing a little bit better, but if I'm just going to let it dry a little bit more and then wet it a little bit and then redo it again, and that should make it look better, hopefully. And then once I've done 4 more, I'm going to go ahead and remove that window and then board it up, or I'll just have to finish this off. If I can get it all done today, that'd be great, but I'm not sure how much it will but to be fair, even right now seems quite solid. I had a little break and I came back, so it seems much better. Maybe I can just continue on and finish it all off, see how it goes really. So yeah, just a little update, and let's crack on. Whoop, whoop.